Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Littleturniptv. I'm Justice, your host, and I wanted to tell you guys a story about my old college. So this up above me is SUNY Brockport, and this is Heartwell Hall. So this is one of our oldest buildings, and in the front there's one of our sororities that's also very old. But anywho, enough about that. So in this general area in the top, there's technology rooms. And one night I needed to make some copies before my husband came to grab me because me and him shared a car at the time. So I had to make some copies and I was trying to run out of the building. Well, I had a professor that kicked me out of the one room with a few students because she had an actual course running in there and I didn't know. So she knew I did not belong. So when I left there, when the teacher kicked me out, I went down to another room in the area of Heartwell for technology room so I could use a computer. When I get in there, I get settled. The computer will not work. The computer does not want to open for me, nothing. All of a sudden, I just start to get this terrible, dreadful feeling. I was scared. It still traumatizes me till this day. I was thinking about it, talking to my husband about it. Because even he remembers, because by the time he got there, and I ran out to the car, I tell you, I was like Scooby and Shaggy trying to get the mystery machine. He's like, look like you seen a ghost. I'm like, oh my god, I think I did. I didn't see anything, but I felt it. I was scared. I felt like I was being stalked, just scolded without words. It was pretty terrifying. But I dipped out of there because I didn't even think that I even got the documents that I even needed, because like I said, my computer was just malfunctioning. I was like, what is going on? A couple rooms over, it was completely fine. You put your number in, you do your little email, your password or whatever, and it pops right open. I know my information. I was literally just in a computer before the teacher kicked me out, so I'm like, what the heck is going on? All of a sudden, I'm just like, yeah, let me get out of here. My husband texted me. I'm like, yeah, let me just skedaddle out of here. Like Fred Flintstone. See you, bye. So he's parked out in the back because he can't park in the delivery dock because he'll get a ticket over it. So I run over there. I tell him what happened. I was traumatized. I didn't stay after school or around school for a long time by myself. I had to go to the library where I knew a bunch of people. We have a cafe in our library, in the Drake Memorial Library. So there's food in there and all that. There's things to keep us occupied. So I was like, I know a lot of people will be in here. I used to take my eldest niece, shout out, hey girl, love you baby girl. But anywho, my eldest niece used to come to school with me all the time. So I didn't feel alone or whatever. So obviously, like I said, all of us drive, so we can get to where we gotta be, so either way. Yeah, so that's my traumatizing story about SUNY Brockport. Shout out to the Golden Eagle, shout out to SUNY Plattsburgh, SUNY Fredonia. We got plenty of SUNY schools that have stories. You guys want to comment. Thanks for tuning in to Littleturniptv. I got plenty of stories. I was actually gonna bring up my dad because this is actually one of my hometown. My dad owned a house here 5 minutes away from the school, and that was haunted too. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that house. Still to this day, I have things going bump in the night. But anyhow, yeah. And my dad actually is good friends with somebody that used to be a notorious serial killer here in Rochester, New York. So yeah, I'll tell you all about that too. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff I got to talk about. So I really appreciate the followers, the feedback. I appreciate you guys tuning in to Littleturniptv and being a part of my TikTok platform. So I appreciate you guys.